Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review of The Amazing Spider-Man issue 23, 2025. Ooh, that's actually a really cool cover, and we get a little bit kind of this. It's a little bit confusing. This is like part 2 of 9 for the Death Spiral thing going on, but there's 23, Legacy, 987. So, I didn't get into the Death Spiral kind of one-shot that kind of introduced this, but I didn't feel like I was completely missing out, so let us crack into this as we got Spidey kind of going on. Really nice Spidey page there. While I was away, I thought about home a lot. I mean, when I wasn't actively trying to not think about home. At first, it was all fear all the time. Was Aunt May all right? Were my friends okay? Who was looking after the neighborhood? Perpetual panic about people hundreds of light years away takes up a lot of energy, so eventually I got into the habit of imagining best-case scenarios instead. And my favorite one, May hit the Powerball and bought a mansion for me and all of my alien pals to live in next door to her charity foundation, and maybe there was a spider buggy involved. Pretty good one there. The technical term is denial, I think, but the brain wants it what it wants. I wanted the reality that was taken from me to be better than how I left it. But for all the terrors I was trying to avoid, worrying about this one wasn't in the cards. Carnage, no. It's like, okie dokie. Eddie Brock's message is weeks old now, and Carnage hasn't made a move, yet. I need some answers, and Eddie is incommunicado, and it's kind of all I can think about. Yeah, that's cool. Cool? That your Aunt Brenda died? She wasn't a very nice person, but still. God damn. Like, I forgot about your unique sense of humor, Peter. It's like, sorry about that. No, sorry, I meant cruel. Like, this is a cruel world sometimes, not cool. Of course, if I had a nickel every time I misspoke, I'd have 0 nickels. Ha! Not 2 hours ago you called me Marjorie. I am certain that I did not. Don't even try. You're not that slick, Rick. It's like, May's look at that. I was like, yeah, she calling out. Guess we've all lost our attention span online. So this is a big step. Moving in together. My place is closer to the Feast Center and all that Manhattan has to offer. Also, May can rent her place for extra income. And are you going to break out a spreadsheet or just admit that we enjoy each other's company? And that. We're both ready for a relationship and not getting any younger. You look at pretty lady. Yes, well, that's all the whoopee. And then Pete's like, oh, fucking shit. Gives me a youthful glow. Okie dokie. Are you blushing or choking? Oh, As she's kind of like laughing. Yeah. Are you blushing or choking? Ow, ow. As her arm's still kind of fucked up from what was going on and getting caught in the Spider Slayers, the Goblin Slayer stuff. That's what you get for torturing your nephew. Time for pain meds? Maybe. And the ice pack? No rush. She's got her game face on, but I know that shoulder is killing her. My fault, of course. I wasn't here when she needed me, and during the attack of the Goblin Slayers, notable Nick. I'm sorry that I wasn't here, that you got hurt. Are we talking about my shoulder or the rest of it? Both? Yeah, both. Good. I'm sorry in advance for what I am about to say, but the last few months have been agony. Frankly, the fact that you're sitting here eating cheese and crackers almost makes it worse. Like we're pretending everything is normal. What you did isn't normal. I know. Let me finish. I don't know that I'll be able to say this again. It's like, okie dokie. Yeah, get to it. I love you more than anyone else on this planet. Cutting me out of your life hurt me to the marrow. Ricardo thinks that I'm mentally unwell to welcome you back into my life without question. Part of me can't blame him. But he didn't raise you. He doesn't know you yet. I do. And after many, many late nights turning it over in my head, the only reason I could come up with, well, I can forgive you for doing what you did, was that you were suffering through something terrible. Yeah? And they hold hands. It's like, yeah. He got fucking punched into outer space. Like, yeah. I want to scream. Tell her everything. Everything. Spider-Man, Hellgate, Chasm, everything. Just so she understands. I lost everything I loved because I wasn't strong enough. I want to promise it'll never happen again. I'm not asking you to tell me what happened. Not today. But I do need to know one thing. As he's like, okay. Just tell me whether or not it's over. And that's the thing. It's never over because he sees out the window a really fucked up crazy thing of like Venom fighting Lady Ock. But I won't. Instead, I'll make a clumsy exit with a crap excuse and pray to God that she forgives me. Again. Because I need to protect her this time no matter what. Venom is the key to doing that. And it just so happens, hey, I gotta deal with Venom. Forgive the impromptu interview, but I want to internalize this. From lethal protector to a harasser of ordinary citizens, don't sell yourself short. Lady Octopus denotes an extraordinary citizen of taste and refinement. Got that right? Oh, sorry, I meant criminal, not citizen. I'm not much of a tech head, but jacking into high-speed terminals for access to the stock market is, like, pretty bad stuff, right? Tombstone trying to shore up his 403B. You're clever now, too. Congratulations. I liked you better when you were dumb and drooling. On this episode of Tentacle Island, and they're like going around. I do like that we kind of get them kind of slanted in these panelings and seeing Venom kind of like blocking her attacks and stuff, and her getting ready to like blast with some shit. It's like, okay, Tentacle Island, good one there. Ooh, nice full pager there. Dodging the lasers and shit. The Lady Octopus finally find her love connection. Arm in arm and arm in arm, etc., with tall, dark, and handsome. Not gonna lie, I can see it. Ew. I don't write the rules of law more. Hello, Spider-Man. Great to see you too, Venom. And yes, I have lost weight. Thanks for noticing. If you're going to get in our way, less joking, more protecting. Venom fucking rips a piece of a building off. It's like, okie dokie. And Pete just starts webbing it back up. Aye, Captain, so you look good. I like the gold. Do not. Sweet, I'm not feeling bantry anyway. It's already been a day. But when this is over, we need to talk about your message. I have a new message for you. Wait, Venom. She's not alone. As we see stuff going on, it's like, ooh, that ain't good. And that Spidey look of like, just McGinnis. God damn it. I like his Spidey stuff. Now the thing is, they change it up enough that there's like, I'm like, okay, ooh, this Spidey. How Spidey looks. It's like, it's just good to have it back. With McGinnis. He's just doing some good stuff. Sound, low frequency, but powerful enough to kick my guts into my throat. The boss said you needed backup. Did he say anything else? You failed miserably and will be on overtime for a while. For a man who files his teeth to points, Tombstone is a surprisingly reasonable boss. Yeah, unless you get in his fucking way. And I kind of like that of showcasing Shocker doing the sound waves and everything. Has to be 100 times worse for the symbiote. The brown noise trick is new, Shocky. Yeah, that sonic shield. That's new. Focused upgrading defense after you tried to put me in the hospital. Sonics really suck. Ideas? Hardly. You won. Hospital? That doesn't sound like something I would do. But you did, and it's payback time. The fact that I need to apologize to the Shocker for something Norman Osborn did while dressed as me is too much to process. So much with you there, Pete. Did I shift? No, there's the page. Knock, knock. Oof! Aha! The payback is ours. My turn to rescue a co-worker. Wait, I want to get that son of a Herman. Please, this is already a mess. Live to fight another day. When we finish this, Eddie, do not take off. We have to talk. And I like seeing like the fucking punch through the manhole cover, and then seeing Venom doing some shit and grabbing Pete. It's like, what the hell? Or we can talk now while the bad guys get away. What is your problem? Stop calling us Eddie. As MJ pops out. And nice stapling at the moment. No loose pages at the moment. I have to add that because most of the time when it fucking happens, it's fucking during the review. MJ? But Eddie Brock is Venom. Are you fucking serious right now? We can go back to eating brains. We can go back to eating brains. Even cracked ones. It's like, come on, MJ. You gotta figure. We'll get this. Is this drugs? Have I been drugged? Reasonable expectation with how this fucking run started. No, maybe I'm dead? Dying? What is he doing? Testing out a new Parker avoidance technique. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm not doing the breathing right. This is real? Like Earth 616 real? I don't remember him breathing like that when he was rude to us. You said we deserted each other and slammed a door at us. Mary Jane Watson is Venom! Holy crap, you are fucking serious. He's definitely fucking serious. Yes, Venom. Yes, I kind of like that we also have the different kind of like... There's the distinct personality of MJ and of the Venom symbiote. 1,000,000% serious. What happened? Where's Eddie? Okay, let's take it from the top. Yes, MJ. Yes. But we then shift to the Bronx Zoo butterfly enclosure with Eddie and Carnage. Do you know where my phone is? You mean the only item that you own that is never out of your reach? I'm a little distracted. You're a mess, Eddie. You should grab a bite. Isn't the Bronx a crime-ridden murderer's paradise? That's Staten Island. Now shut up and look for clues. Lady who worked here wound up on the inside of a python, but there was a spiral mark. Torment fed her to a snake. Outstanding. If we can crack why he chooses his Vicks, maybe we can get insight into who's next. Look at you, applying logic to the illogical musings of a madman, as if they belonged to one happy Manson family. Why did you say family like that? Dramatic effect. You know something. I know that if we don't kill something soon, we're gonna pass. Yeah, we're gonna pass out. And when you pass out, you really pass out. Did you steal my phone? As Carnage then kills all these butterflies, it's like, shit. How did you do that? You can't move unless I let you move. Totally. Them's the rules, and I am a model rule follower. But your cold turkey, no-killing program leaves you pretty shaky, partner. We better find the big bad killer man soon, or who knows what might happen. Chop chop, Mr. Brock. And it's like, oh, fucking shit. I do like how Carnage is showcased here, and Eddie's like, this isn't good. Not the best day, not the worst day, Tombstone. Lady Ock had some bad luck. I'm glad it worked out, sir. Hey, Alonzo, thank you. That's kind of you. And thanks for taking a chance on me, again. Later. Who would have thought Tombstone would be the best boss I ever had? Wild. As we see fucking Shocker just do, but then someone fucking takes out his tendons. That's fucking shit from, like, fucking Pet Cemetery. Freaks me out, the little kid under the bed. Fucking scalpel. I like my tendons. If you ever see me checking out under the bed, that's about why. And this is another one with like a fucking razor whip that takes him out. It's like, God, Herman Schultz. Son of Marianne Sinek and Henrik Schultz. No siblings, but mom had a sister. Did you know that? Married a Caro, and their daughter married a Watson. Isn't that lucky? Who are you? Who the fuck are you? And then his arm's chopped off. It's like, oh, fucking shit. What? Ah! You may not realize this, but you're very loud. And we see some kind of weird spiraling stuff coming off of Shocker. It's like, what the fuck? But then, of course, we shift and see a really interesting kind of paneling thing here, where we get a kind of block that's kind of separated by, like, really thin lines. But it's really kind of cool to see a symbiote, MJ and Peter. Space. You were punched into literal space. Yep. Punched through a gate into space, technically. You died, and your clone took your place as Peter Parker. And Norman was Spider-Man, and almost everyone I know thinks I ghosted Norman. We're insane, yes, but that's not the headline. You died. It's like, shit, fuck, damn. It's like everything. Like, this is crazy. We got better. We got better. Also, she broke up with Paul Rabbit. This made some people very happy. Are you some people? It's like, we'll see. You bonded with the symbiote months before I left. Why didn't you tell me? Because I knew that somehow you'd make it about you when we chose this. But we didn't need you to save us. We saved ourselves. But we did want time to process, alone. Just like you've done since I've known you. It's like, yeah, sure. He might have tried to make it about himself, but he'd just be like, alright, you okay with this? And the symbiote's okay with this? But maybe that's not the best call sometimes, like specifically this time. And I, too, make physical contact to show I care, as Venom puts his hand on Peter. Would you like to be inside of me for even more comfort? Never not gonna be awkward. True, Peter, true. You're not alone, Peter. Getting back to life or mending fences or whatever you're going through, we're part of it now. You have no idea how true that is. When I was gone, Eddie Brock tried to contact me. He left a message. Why did a chill just run down my spine? I don't even want to say it out loud. What was the message? It's like, yeah, you really should ask that, Venom. Carnage knows. He knows I'm Spider-Man, and he's going to come for me. No one I know is safe. No one. And then we see that the police see that Shocker is dead, and that Carnage ruled, and his mask there is like, fuck, to be continued in Venom issue 255. Then we get the Spider's Web going on. And then a little bit of a look about, like, Death Spiral, and Torment and stuff. Let me see. Yeah, typical kind of stuff. And then, like, Hulk versus the one above Hall. Surely you can't mean we do. The Infernal Hulk, the baddest Hulk that's ever been, takes on the Ultimate Creator. Who will win? Well, you've got another Hulk issue coming out next month, so place your bets. And this showcases for Venom 255. I don't mind, like, crossovers and stuff kind of going on. I kind of would have liked rather more to see, the 2 issues, like the next issue for this one's kind of cover. I don't think that it's kind of, like, screwed over me on Spidey at the moment. But it's always weird when events are done with it and you pretty much have to read kind of more comics. Like, as long as it's contained enough that it doesn't completely rip shit apart, I'm kind of alright. At the moment, that hasn't happened. Like, I don't feel like I'm completely out of the lurch of what's kind of going on, other than I know Death Spiral's going on, Torment is a part of it, we've got Carnage kind of doing the kind of stuff that he's doing, and now we've got Spidey and Venom on the same kind of page of what's going on as well. I did like the whole thing of him dealing with May and May being like, listen, at some point, just tell me what the fuck happened. And he wants to, and then of course at that point he sees Venom going after Lady Ock. It's like, shit, I gotta have to deal with this because he thinks that's Eddie, and then getting the whole thing. This was the correct kind of Peter reaction, and she's like, oh, so Ben was, okay, that makes sense now. And then they're like, oh shit. I didn't expect Shocker to be killed by Torment, and especially not in, like, I like my tendons kind of way, and then just kind of ripping him apart. So, I'm interested to see what's kind of going on here with Spidey, even though I'm just mainly sticking with the Spidey one, because that's kind of what I kind of want at the moment. Not that I think that what they're doing with MJ as Venom is bad or anything. It's just, there's other kind of ones that I kind of like to look at and see at this point. Though, if I had, like, more time and resources and stuff, I'd be like, oh, okay, this would be kind of cool, and just be like, boop, 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 boop. But if you're very picky about certain kind of things, and you're like, I just want Spider-Man, I think at the moment you'll be okay, unless you're like, I don't want to deal with this kind of stupid stuff and take a little break, unless you like the art style of Ed McGuinness and you like seeing some crazy ass spider action as him and Venom are fighting Lady Ock and Shocker, because that was actually pretty good. I was like, yeah, good old Spidey action. McGuinness really, I liked his work on the Avengers, and I really like it when he's doing Spider-Man here, and I've actually been doing pretty good on getting good artists, where I've never been at a part where it's like, this really just didn't do it for me. The art, I like how they've been able to have their cadence and flow of the different kind of artists kind of going around, because each have different kind of unique stuff, but you still get their good Spidey kind of stuff with, like, the emotion that you can see on their faces when they're not in costume, and then really good ass Spidey swinging action when they're in costume and fighting shit. So yeah, I like this, but if you're like, I don't want to deal with this Death Spiral stuff, that's kind of a big part here, and is going to take up a good chunk of the time and the issues. So if you're like, I want to stop and, like, pause for a little bit and then kind of wait till it's over, I think you could pretty much do that, unless, like, one of your favorite kind of Spidey artists is there, and then you just pick it up for the art, and you're like, yeah. So, those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.